in the ship,
and they will be fine.
How many
Some
do we
phone
have?
booths on the ship do not have phone booths anymore.
Exactly. So that's where you're getting them all from.
The other thing we didn't get to discuss with you was where are they? Dynasty soldiers. The Night Stalkers
Yep.
have the where'd it go? Advanced helmet systems, which can have a box caster in them or a microbead.
And I remember you said for Vox casters, so
Okay, cool.
they can do full-fledged communications. Even if you hand them over to one of the sergeants, they will then be able to, or any of the squads, they will then be able to do full-range communications.
Cool.
On top of that.
I just want to clear that up with them. Then those are good.
Yep. Yeah, so they can practically do. My God, if you need any more broken soldiers, that's definitely it. Because they can then communicate straight up to the spaceship.
Cool. And with the Vox casters we have, we're just gonna
Hope for the best.
the other ones that were made, we're just gonna split them between the two other big units of guard.
Sounds good.
Technically, it's one unit. Sergeant, well,
Well, it's 2 units because of 300.
But okay, you're deploying them in groups of 100.
300.
Oh, well,
2 groups, 2 diversionary groups, and then 1 main group, which is our group. We get the good boys.
All right.
That's fair. I'm just trying to imagine 300 men deploying on a small portion of the ship.
It will be spread out, but within like an area where it's easy to rendezvous.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So, plus it's 40k, so
Yeah.
a hangar is it's a small harbor.
Right.
So
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the ship is what, 1.5 miles long, something like that, by like half a mile wide. It's ridiculous.
That's just 40k
like,
for you.
What is it, like 2.8 kilometers long? It's like, okay, well, I mean, I guess it's literally a large city in space full of guns.
The other thing that, like, right now we're storming the beaches.
Rip. I remember how that went. Oof.
For the gates of hell.
So you have arrived to this place. You've got the sign of this wreckage, this explorator ship in front of you. Now, from the brief scanning that there was, that you've not done any further scannings or anything more thorough. Yeah, you found that the auto defenses are on high alert, and that it is shooting down anything and everything that's coming within range. Meaning that if you want to get anywhere close without having all of your soldiers shot to hell, you're gonna have to deploy a certain Baron who can then ensure a carpet run and safe landing.
I just want to know, he said certain Baron. I only know one Baron.
Technically we have another Baron who is obviously inferior.
Oh, I see. So what happens if all of a sudden this Baron, like, cuts that one's head off and there's like a quickening thing?
Concern would happen. But since this is not Highlander...
Why not? There can only be one.
I did have a question. So the ship's auto defenses are online, but are its like macro batteries, like its ship-to-ship weapons, active as of right now?
Well, so far no one can see that there is that much energy flowing about.
Can we do some sort of
I'm going to turn
augury?
to. Yes, you can definitely do some augury reads. So I'm just going to move you over to the map here and drag all of the important people to the usual places.
It's plus 17.
Plus
yes,
17.
Master Tomulus already knows what's up.
Can I give him a bonus to that?
Yes, you can give me a quick tech use, and then it'll probably be a plus 10.
Oof.
I'm going to use my first fate point of the day.
Wow, right out the gate.
Yeah, no, that was like bad. There we go.
Okay. Well,
Look, I have not seen. What did
God
you
damn.
roll, friend? Why have you done this?
Saksha said coming right up.
that's a ridiculous amount of successes. So, Thumulus, we are going to consider that a 5.4 degrees of success. As you microscopically just go over these things.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yep, so as you're scanning it over, you're finding that the main weapons are not operational. You are looking at plasma cannons having been installed, but they are being fed enough energy that you can slowly feed up for a charge, followed by a drawn out or, if activated, quick recharge for for these things.
Okay, so as of right now, like basically the concept is that they're a spread out smaller ship thing, but if necessary, they can all charge up for a one large volley into another ship.
Pretty much. At the moment, it looks like the main engines for keeping everything afloat are on, but they're basically running ghost mode as it is. So everything's being fed just enough energy to make it look like it's not activated, but in reality, it's only because they've been, if you've got like controlled lamps, you've just turned it all the way down so it looks like, there's nothing there. It's just, very weak.
That is quite interesting. There's no other ships. Are there any other ships in the area? I know you said that there were a bunch of smaller ships, which are probably their escorts, that were damaged. Are any of them able to? Are we able to hail any of them? Because my concern on Matthias's part would be, if they are running cold for the moment, they are waiting for someone. And I want to see if, since these people were what you said, like they're messed up, like they were attacked.
Yeah.
Do they know if they're waiting for anyone? And I know, do not hail the main ship because it is not a friend.
Please don't. I don't need to go through that shit again.
Right, exactly, which is why I wouldn't.
Okay. So you're basically you're having your men go through these things, and you've got one guy who is actually, I probably should give this guy a token because he's going to be our communicator going forward. So bear with me as I quickly find a picture for him. But you've got one individual who turns around and says, yes, he has found a contact with someone. There we go.
So, Tomberry.
Yes.
One thing that Matthias, while is finding out that information for us, one thing Matthias would have asked on the way here is he would have kind of probed into the Skitari and their entire purpose. He realizes that that of course the Mechanicus needs such things to protect their own vested interests, but you can kind of feel he's probing for intent in this matter. Are they basically solely Mechanicus interest, or are they the house interest vested through you? As in, like, they serve your will in this matter, or the Mechanicus?
My answer to that is yes.
Concern.
Yes, on both matters.
Okay.
Kinky.
So, technically, how you say a little column A, A little column.
All right.
Life's your restaurant, and we're your maitre d'.
Right. Nice.
He's not.
The one thing brought up would be, understand that he is given, Matthias gave the grace to, of course, have them here because one, the Mechanicus is a stalwart ally. But, you can kind of tell that Matthias is, like, he's seen the Skitarii in action and understand who they serve and wants to make sure that, in the end of the day, should both parties, the Skitarii and House Atraidies, take interest in an item, that the Skitarii will not default to a... The Skitarii would understand that House Atraides overall is serving the Imperium as a whole, and so all items retrieved by House Atraides would sooner or later make it to the Mechanicus. ... Okay.
It's one of those things where all of a sudden I approve of it, they'll approve of it.
Understood and appreciated. Sent in binary, as he has a new really shitty translator.
Right. So Officer Tabor is going to come up and basically advise that the majority of the ships are not responding. That there's effectively no answers, but he is picking up a very faint, a very faint signal from one of the cargo carriers. He believes that there might be people on board there who are still alive and active.
Indeed.
Potential allies.
You would be hailed as OX, that and he says, "Thank you, Officer Tabor." You would be, of course, notified that Matthias is going to be we will be contacting them shortly, OX, that and to monitor any and all transmissions, as the last transmission, of course, was not only in hostility towards the ship and House Atraides itself, but was as you pointed out, a blasphemy to the Empire as a whole.
Look, they try to give us the clap.
Exactly. The clap is forbidden in 40K.
Yes, I will gladly do so. It will be my honor.
To give him the clap.
Judgingly. Alright, and then he will say, would you like to take a lead on contacting them, as you seem to be the end-all be-all individual who's...
You mean you want me to be figurehead?
Oh, well, I mean, just you would be the person manning the comms on the matter. Because you can read them out the gate. You know what I mean?
Okay, I can read the signals out the gate. But communication, don't put me in communication. I'm terrible in communication.
Thumbs up. Matthias understands.
Fellowship 25.
Right. No,
And that's not including, I think I get a -2 to talk to anyone.
Gotcha.
I think I get a minus. Let me take a look.
It might be because of your robotic voice. I think it gives you a fear rating, technically.
Technically.
All right.
I think, yeah.
So with that, you said it's a cargo hauler, Sexius? Mechanic...
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
That's exactly it. It's not Mechanicus driven, but it is a support vessel for them. So think of it like a transporter.
Got you. Okay. And with that, Matthias will hail them, waiting for the green light, as when OX presses the send button, and be like, "This is House Atraides aboard the Righteous Fury, representing the Empire, and the world we just came from was Thalmia, right?
Thalmius.
No.
Yeah, Thalmius.
Yep, Thalmius. On behalf of the Empire, the Mechanicum world of Thalmius." It's like stand to and identify yourself. What is going on here? And I can make any kind of check if you want or not.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind making a charm roll, as
they are concerned.
They are very concerned. They don't know what's going on.
Any modifiers?
None that I can think of. Can you?
I mean, if they're nobles, I get pure nobility, military, and ecclesiarchy. But since they're Mechanicus transport vessel, probably not.
Are they Mechanicus nobles?
Well, that's gray ground, isn't it?
Afraid that's not really an area I can disclose.
Awesome. No problem. 0.5 degrees of success with a 61.
Yep. Well, you find that they do respond. You get some crackling feedback, but what's it called? Nothing that's too disturbing. You are getting through that. They effectively respond with, yes, this is the golden egg where you're badly hurt. We don't have a lot of supplies left. Can you please provide any aids? We were ambushed, we believe. Something came out of the warp, and before we knew it, we were being hit at from every side, and we went dark.
He will say, your message is received and understood. Pray tell, do you know who accosted you in such a manner? A fleet this size is normally a rather bold foe for any foul enemy of the Imperium.
The man responded, going, he doesn't know. Their captain is currently unconscious, and they have to keep it on a form of life support.
Oof.
As well as some of the high, like, effectively he's running down that most of the senior officers and commanding staff are either badly wounded or they are dead. The junior officers are at the moment keeping things at bay, but he's advising you that they've basically abandoned the command post. They've had to go down below into some of the lower bridges and lower stations, and they advise you that they can only keep this area secure. So if you can either pick them up or come by, as their ship was boarded, and they don't know if there's people left. Whatever it was, it hit them hard. These guys, they can keep at bay, locked down for a while, but they don't know if they have time or if there are things lurking in the darkness.
Gotcha. Can I make a Tactica Imperialis roll to see? I also have a particular Forbidden Lore roll on understanding or seeing what kind of weapon strikes hit the vehicles. I mean the ships, and what to kind of start piecing together what this may have been.
Sure.
Which one do you want? Tactica Imperialis?
Whichever one you prefer to do first.
I'll do Tactica Imperialis and then I'll do Forbidden Lore. Any modifiers?
I'll give you a +10 for the library.
Gotcha. Alright. That one first. Oof. I will re-roll that with a fate point because I'm a person who does those things. Don't know what that roll is. Okay, and then I will do the other one. How do I do? Never mind. You're good. It is a 54.
Alrighty. Well, just briefly from all of that, you are piecing together that this seems to have been, well, whatever it was, it's something that came in and it hit them hard. They've either had really good cloaking systems to get that close to them, or they've had something to trick them to get that close to them. And once they were in there, they could have deployed a number of things, boarding parties, murder servitors, attacks, who knows. But it looks like they came in and they came in premeditated. They knew what they were doing, they knew what they were hitting, and they've hit it hard, and they've hit it quick. Because surveying it all, you've got a bunch of, a few frigates here and there to act as runners and defenses. And from what you know, it's lining up to what you've seen in the past. But at the same time, this is so quick and so smooth, and you normally don't then see this level of like carnage being left behind. The amount of ships that's been stripped down.
Gotcha. Okay, it's unusual. I mean, I've seen something similar in the past, but this isn't quite it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I make a logic roll to see if we can divert enough forces to actually help those people?
Absolutely.
All right. I mean intelligence, not logic. Any modifiers?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll give you +10.
All right.
Yeah. Easily so. You can easily get Hakon to take a strike force, go there, secure that bay with enough time, or you believe with enough time, to effectively just have a constant running ships to pick up these people. There's about 1,000, 2,000 people that are crammed around this area that they have accounted for. They haven't accounted for the rest of the ship, of this transporter.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, during hit-and-run operations, it'd probably be pretty quick to damage as many communication devices as possible to make as much confusion as possible.
Yeah.
With that, he will turn around to Master Abraham de Arcus and be like, Master Militant.
Militant.
Well, I mean, he's gonna. You'll notice that he refers to everyone as Master of whatever the hell they are.
I request to be called Massa. No.
Spaced by Mr. Pilkington personally. He goes, Lord Militant. Now you've been demoted. Lord Militant, I believe. Was it Lieutenant Harkin would be useful with a few hundred men to be able to push over to this ship with a standard task force and quickly scoop up the 2,000 survivors of the Golden Egg and hopefully disable her engines as the enemy can sit there and brood on their own treachery. But would this impact your ability to lead our forces against this Mechanicum ship?
I'm gonna ponder this for a moment, but look at how many.
So Hakon's not going to take more than 50, 60 men to do this, and he's going to take some heavy weaponry just to make sure that if anyone comes running down the hallways, they will be torn to shreds.
Hakon can take. Hold on, looking here. What's the amount? So if we had 5 guardsmen, we had how many sergeants?
You said he's just going to take standard men, but heavy weapons, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm doing math here. Calculator.
I mean, he will take from the pool of 600, give or take. So you'll be left with 550.
Wait, 550.
Well, you have 600 regular soldiers.
I thought there was 55 sergeants and 545 regulars.
Yeah. So it'll be
that
5. So you'll basically be taking 5 squads.
How about this? Have them take 5 sergeants and that have those M36 underbarrels.
Yep.
And then have them take 50 of the normal guys.
Okay. You can do that.
So 5 sergeant. Or, I'm sorry. Have him take the 5 sergeants with the M36s without the underbarrel. My bad.
Yeah. All good.
I'm just
So you
updating
take
the
those.
character sheets right now.
Yep. So you take those and basically fly off to meet them. In the meantime, Thumulus, you're picking up that it looks like there are energy being diverted towards what appears to be launch base on the Explorator.
Concern.
Mr. Seneschal,
Yes.
did you hear that?
Indeed, I did.
Okay.
Concern.
Any actions from anyone so far?
I will
Nothing.
definitely alert the Red Baron on his and his basically secondary squads, as I know he is on standby for. Well, I mean, each void action, quote unquote, takes what, half hour?
Half an hour, yeah.
Okay. I'll definitely, of course, put the alert out for he will make a. Did I make a ship-wide announcement to the guys that we're gonna fighting these guys or not yet? I can't remember from last session.
Yes, you did send out the word that you're preparing.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, with that, I know that our fighters and bombers are steering kind of clear of that since they saw and heard over Vox that the probe that we launched was immediately attacked and destroyed. But I would have Mr. Macedon, who's our resident badass, Voidsman, at least for the main ship, maneuvering us in a way that we can still fire main weapons at this thing in case we need to disable its engines. And I know you said there was also a rock nearby. Where is that rock located in just relative comparison?
So it's more something that looks to have like tried to fly in and then has been hit by a couple of things and it's just been floating past. So it's continuing at a speed, like moving away from the group, but because it's still in that like weird trajectory, it's still like on the very outskirts of all of this damage.
Gotcha. Okay. I would have definitely left the orders with, if that thing starts powering up, just stitch it up, because in the end of the day, since it has been identified as an orc rock, we definitely don't want them slapping any big red buttons. But we also don't want this Explorator getting away because it has obviously denounced the Omnissiah.
Mm-hmm.
Denouncing the Omnissiah, and that's heresy.
With the launch bays, oh god. He will, if it's brought to Matthias' attention, he will contact Oxalefman and say, would the Mechanicus launch lifeboats? Trying to get away, you know what I mean? Because if they might be loyalists trying to leave, and then we don't want to immediately shoot all of the loyalists as they leave the ship. What does their trajectory seem to be, if I can make a roll for that?
You cannot make a roll for that, it's too early. At the moment, they're just basically powering it up.
Understood. That's right. Yep. Gotcha. Well, anyone else? Master Tomberry. I mean, Master OX11. What is the terminology I used for everyone else?
How dare you insult Master Tonberry? It's Massa Tonberry.
Right. Primus Explorator OX11 and Ezogtomalus Aplexi.
Okay.
Any suggestions at this time as House Atraidies prepares to board the ship?
Okay. So, Zax is.
Yeah.
You said something, but I don't understand.
Let me elaborate. That's if anyone's leaving the Explorator ship.
I see.
Concern. It's the orc concern.
Yes. My answer to this is yes. There will be people going on board that are loyalists to the tech group.
Wait. Loyalists to the tech priest on board who tried to infect us with a virus, or loyalists who are trying to escape? Loyalists to the Mechanicus and the Imperium.
That's a good question.
What?
No, unfortunately, there's one heretic on here.
Oh, he will be judged by your Skitari unless they're coming aboard with us.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
will
If there is a tech priest anywhere in my vicinity that came off that ship or from that ship, he will be treated like dandruff.
You will be judged by the Skitari.
Axis.
Denied.
So, are you saying that we should cleanse all craft coming off of this, or are you saying they all need to be one by one checked?
Give me a minute.
Yep.
Out of character, purge the unclean.
Of course.
Taxes,
Yep.
we need to
Secondary channel?
Yep.
Okay, I move. Alright, well. Red Baron, are you ready to unleash your hordes of doom? Also, your mic's muted. Rip.
I am going to go make ready.
Yes. Did you get the thing we were talking about?
Which thing?
The skadoom. I'm a great at damage and pen.
I'm back. What did I miss?
It's kind of sketch right now. There's one transport that's kind of seems loyalist. They hailed back and didn't try to infect us with Dark Mechanicus tech. And as of right now, the Explorator vessel is preparing to launch craft from its launch bays. And the Master Tech Priest said he's unsure. They could be loyalists and they could be heretics.
We're gonna come
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wipe them off the seed of corruption's there, so we have to take care.
Oof. So that's Mechanicus like stomping down their seal of the cog god of like
Yeah,
purge them.
You're gonna have to purge them.
Understood.
I'm down. I'll fucking carpet bomb the fuck out of them.
Thank you, Baron.
We all know what that means. Red Baron, would you like to do the honors of ruling the skies?
As we hear organ playing.
Yes.
If it wasn't for the fact that all of a sudden there could be like a flux program hiding or a worm program hiding in every Mechanicus on that ship, waiting to get into our ship so they can just vamp it up again.
Well, you know what that means. I mean, out of character in the future, we're just going to have to make cold bays that literally have no transceivers in them and block all messages. And then you'll have to.
I made a cold box. I could make a larger one.
No. I'm saying out of character. 10 out of 10 thumbs up. But we don't have a cold box bay right now, so rip all your homies.
Yeah, they're all gonna have to go away until then. All that knowledge, if they had.
Yep. Oof. Well, if that's what Mechanicus says, I mean, I'm a rogue trader here for the tender bits on the ship, not the knowledge inside the people.
Yep.
I mean, that's still out of character.
That they have been compromised.
All right. He will have all the guns start spinning up, and the Red Baron's the Red Baron launch from his ship. He'll be like, Red Baron, you have a go.
I love them all, but unfortunately,
Oof.
they have to.
Their knowledge will return to the Omnissiah as Matthias pats you on the back.
Yeah, no. If their knowledge was meant to be, it will come back to us.
If it ca what was that, Stephen?
Oh no, don't worry about it. All good.
Okay.
Semi-memeing dab.
Yes.
Damn.
I think you get to start making pilot checks to utterly shit on the other ship and the people trying to launch from its base.
Yeah, because the moment they come out, or the moment that they shoot out, you will shoot out yours. And given that launch base causes the ships to fly off at like 12 voids units initially, it's just going to be an absolute race to see who gets to who first.
Kill them all.
What would you like me to roll?
Please give me that wonderful piloting roll. I believe you get some ridiculous benefits.
Yep. Also, we'll have our defensive turrets online so that anyone not registering the Red Baron and his squads is going to get fucked up.
Yep.
What modifiers?
So let me see. So you get a +10 from your craft. So give it +20. Doing really well. Okay, so what you find is that as you're coming up against them, they are giving you a hell of a fight all of a sudden. You're flying out, they're flying straight towards you, and the light, the darkness basically starts lighting up with, twindling laser cannons as you are firing at each other. There is a lot of beeping that these vehicles are trying to make contact with you. Are you accepting these incoming calls?
I will listen to what they have to say.
All right, great. Roll me a tech use if you have it.
Can I counter his tech use?
No, this is him being out there. I'm
Okay.
afraid you wouldn't know that this is happening.
Okay.
Jackie Legs said need.
Modifiers.
+10.
We haven't talked, so there's no way I have any intel what's going on yet.
Oof.
So.
What? I'll let it ride. We'll augment
We
for the
did not
future.
directly have communication on this.
That's. I'm just saying, for the future, I will let it ride. In the future, you would have been at least, as you are the lead ace pilot on the entirety of our aircraft carrier in space that's a city, you probably would have been given some information. But,
Yeah, to
yes.
not communicate with them.
Okay. You are finding that they are trying that once they start digging in, once you start accepting, you start having things like, boom, would you like to accept this installation? You're suspecting that there is some form of malware or some sort of something's basically trying to get into your system the moment you interlink with them.
Alright, well, can I just cut it off completely?
Yes, you can. The moment you realize that, you can just go nope, turn that shit off.
Yeah, that's the one I want to do.
All right. Can I have another piloting roll? Usual +20.
Oh, boy.
As- well, here's where we go back to that.
47 versus 437. That's what we're having here.
Yeah, it's back to the 4 degrees of difference. You start picking them off, not one by one, but 3 at a time.
Don't try to malware me, motherfuckers.
Axis.
Denied.
Thomulus OX, you're being given more warning signs that it's quite clear that this explorator ship is now starting to power up other parts of itself.
Does anyone notify the captain whose trigger finger is sitting over? One left hand is holding his stopwatch and the other one's on the torpedo button.
Yes. I relay all information immediately.
Well, I guess it's time to start firing torpedoes at What generates the power here? Is it the engine room?
For your ship or their ship?
Their ship.
That would be the engine.
Okay. There would be you can clearly tell as fast as you sent that message, it was pre-typed by Matthias. Do I have the Mechanicus's blessing to damage their engine room?
Yes.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Am I on this command net? On the boxcaster?
I think you would be a part of the system where this would be communicated out.
Okay,
Advanced
when
tab,
David's
yes.
finished, I have something to say.
Any modifiers for firing torpedoes?
Was there something you need to say, Stephen?
So when David's finished,
Okay. Any modifiers? You get a +10 for firing these.
And for targeting, because I got that sweet
Ooh,
5.4.
that's definitely going to be a reroll.
Yeah, so
Good
we'll make that
God.
+20. Thank you very much. And try not to roll a 97.
Jesus,
Those
that would
those,
be bad.
Those torpedoes are expensive, don't you know?
Yeah, you said +20 at this point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus! Well, a 4 is different than a 97, I guess.
Okay. Give me...
Isn't it? Well, hold on. My question is, isn't 97 they cook off in the tube? Or damn close?
Right. So, let me quickly go out this. So...
They're really expensive, especially when they blow up inside the ship that you're firing them from.
Yeah. So give me 2 components that you want to target, since you're shooting off with like 6 at the time.
The 2
So
that me as a captain would think, yeah, I was about to ask a question to OX, but in the end of the day, it would be engines, and it's standard standard propulsion engines that provide the power for the ship, right? Not warp engines.
Yeah, the repulsion is what allows it to maneuver around.
Okay, it'd be standard engines and warp engines. So they can't provide power to their guns, and 2, they can't jump to warp.
Think about that statement.
Wait, so
Same
What?
place.
well, it's dependent. Technically, I think they're 2 different components. One is a standard engine, one's a warp engine.
That is
Geo
correct.
calls
They're
it fucking blow it up.
Okay, so you're
Hold
doing
on.
that.
Can I make an intelligence roll so that I don't blow up this nice ship that I want?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'll tell you right now.
I just
You
did a
damage that
standard roll.
warp engine. You damage that warp engine. There's a chance you'll be sucked into the warp unprotected.
Okay, fine.
That is why you never shoot the warp engine. That is the last thing you shoot. That thing goes off. That is reality being fucked.
Oh God, but okay. All right, Jesus. All right, that's
sorry,
fair.
like,
No, that's fair. That's fair. So he'll go. Ooh, that's dirty. Primary bridge and standard engines.
Sounds good.
Since we hailed their primary bridge, and their primary bridge tried to upload malware. Hey, would you like to click on this site for porn? No, we wouldn't. We are the Empire. Don't need none of your Tau influence.
There was no monogamy in the 41st millennium.
Accurate. Actually, I probably should actually click on the thing that says Starship Combat. Critical chart. Why is that so small?
You have to open up in a new tab.
Gotcha.
It's huge.
Oh, warp drive explosion. Yeah, okay. Well, now that I'm starting to read this, I don't wanna shoot that.
Yeah, you do not want to shoot that. That is.
I won't. I'll go for thrusters so that they can't maneuver.
Okay, so you're taking out their engine so that they will not have power anywhere. And are you going for their thrusters or their bridge?
Before you make a decision.
Okay.
That Ed Madden requests 2 squads of Marauder bombers to be released.
Technically Marauder bombers are atmospheric. I think you're looking for...
Nope.
Are they actually void units too?
They're void units.
Yes, they are.
You're the Red Baron. I've seen your combat reports. He just goes, Whatever the Red Baron wants, he gets, as he looks to the guy who controls the launch base.
All right, well that's fucking.
Just like shrugs.
24
I
That's
can't stop
24
him.
bombers launched then.
Hey,
24
dude, it's
bombers.
the Red Baron. Why would I argue with the guy who has literally dominated airspace whenever we showed up? And I mean, you were hired for this job, so you're good at what you do. He's not going to
Yep.
argue. He will definitely go maneuvering thrusters, and then can I actually just can I power weapon systems? Is that a legitimate thing that I can power, or does it have to be power in general?
You can disable their big plasma cannons.
Is that the thing that was firing originally?
Powering.
That we were. Yes. If that was the thing
Yes.
powering up, yes, I want that to stop powering up.
Okay. And Red Baron, where are you leading these 24 bombers?
I go over the Voxcaster to Dias and ask, what is the primary target? Rogue Trader.
So torpedoes are taking out power and plasma cannons. I'm assuming you want the Red Baron to take care of the thrusters and the command bridge.
My question is this: is it really expensive if we blow up the command bridge? Theoretically, like in his experience as a captain, I mean, in
another
my mind, it would
intelligence
be
roll.
yes, right?
From your experience,
As part
No,
of a command. Okay.
those things can be replaced. Those are not the most expensive parts. The most expensive parts are somewhere like the really essential places, like the life sustainers, the plasma engine, the warp engines, the thrusters, and so forth. Like those are the really expensive parts that are difficult to replace. Command bridges are something that you could easier replace and set up.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then he'll definitely relay that. He'll be like command bridge and thrusters in the end of the day, because we want them immobile and blind. Their weapons are already down, and they can't supply power to other systems. So now it's just right for the picking at our point.
Okay. Red Baron, I take that you're also going to get out some more fighters for this job as you're going to go attacking.
I've got my squad, which is still 12 fighters of the Thunderbolts,
Of the
Yep.
ace boyos.
and then that's all I'm gonna have for
Okay.
escort right now, because I've
For
still
escort.
got. So the Marauders have a nose gunner, tail gunner, and one turret gunner, and they've got
Alright.
two nose turret las cannons, 2 rear turret heavy bolters, and 2 dorsal turret heavy bolters. So I'm not really worried about them getting shot down.
Yeah, well, it's mainly because mechanically, once you start going at the ship, because it's got a turret rating, and it's got a turret rating of around 40, you would normally suffer a minus 40 for your piloting. But the way that it's been set up, with you and your boys and the weapons, it will only be a minus 20, as these auto guns will just try and shoot you down.
Oh, hold on. So also, since the Marauder bombers are good quality, that gives me a plus 10 on bombing runs and hit accuracy. I did put that in there.
Well, motherfucker, you are only suffering a minus 10 then. Minus 10 where other people would have a minus 40.
Jesus.
Okay. Gotta cover my
The
ass.
Red Baron knows all secrets.
Fucking dabs pilot build.
Right?
I forget how powerful the Red Baron is at times.
I mean,
I
that's-
need to.
It's almost as if people don't understand that he's built to do a one job very, very successfully.
Yeah, you put me in any other scenario, reroll character, he died.
Not necessarily, but I mean, sure, we can say that.
I mean, with your agility, you can practically outrun everyone and anything, except for Dark Elders because they're quick as fuck.
Because they're pieces of garbage, and they're like, hey, look at my agility. I'm just gonna play a song in the background while you do what you
All
do."
right, give me that ungodly roll and let me weep in heresy.
Alright, so we're doing
Tell him to do a good job.
No,
Yeah,
want me to
no,
roll
Do a good job!
Do you want me to do ballistic skill or pilot?
piloting.
Minus
Because-
10.
Minus 10. You're doing a very good job. That much I will tell you. You're coming in. I mean, your ace pilots are just going laughs in piloting as you are coming in, shooting down these turrets, and your bombers follow suit very quickly with their melter bombs as they're being dropped in.
I was about to say, can I roll damage for Hellstorm Incendiary Bomb?
Yes, you absolutely may.
I just want to. I want to see what happens.
In space. But yes, there's all that delicious oxygen it'll be eating from the ship. Damn!
This guy gets my drift. This guy knows. Just everybody just gets sucked in with fire.
Quick question though, like, where did you get the damage for that again? Because if it's the standard one from the weapons, I would just say multiplied by 3 in terms of damage output, because this is made to be done against like entire ships.
Okay, because I've got right here. I've got written down 2d10 plus 20, pen 10, blast 60.
Yeah.
Blast
these ones are specific.
60. Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all bombs for heavy bombers.
Yeah. 60
so,
meters. Yeah, so just to roll that, I will just multiply it by 3, given that you are clearing out the way so that they can hit all the weak spots.
The Red Baron.
So just roll 2d10 plus 20.
Yes, please.
I don't have to put the pen in there, do I?
No, there's literally no point.
Okay, okay.
You are cutting through their armor like.
You gotta do /R space.
Yep, I got it.
The suspense is killing me.
Righteous Fury?
Yeah, it's Righteous Fury.
Yeet!
So, Jesus.
Then he has to multiply it, remember.
Well, I was gonna say, technically you re-roll just one of the 10s. I don't mean to cock block here.
Yeah, but that's still 38.
Yeah, accurate.
It's 114 damage to. Oh god. Okay, let me calculate that quick. Give me 5d5. Roll 5d5. That is the whole integrity and the population loss that they suffer at the same time.
Is that 5 a Righteous Fury?
That is 5 is a Righteous Fury, yes, because fuck this system. Roll me. So we'll take that as a 20. So they lose a population of 20% of their total.
Jesus Christ! It's one bombing run. Yes. Enjoy 20% of your population.
Fire goes into every corridor. No blast doors are closed.
I mean,
literally everybody dies.
I need to move Discord over to my recording video, my recording screen, because of the memes from Meme Throne. The Red Baron and his men on this bombing run. Accurate. Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Do you want, a fifth of your population gone in about,
Wait, I did
30
get a
minutes?
second 5. Am I allowed to?
I didn't give you the second Righteous Fury. Well, I mean, technically, I think only one of the 5s got to re-rolled. It was a 4, fam.
Yeah.
Okay.
I take the first one because you only rolled 1 5, so it's not like you re-rolled the entire damage. Because if that was the case, imagine how broken it would be when I used it against you.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't want that. I'm saying that now as a rogue trader. We don't want that.
Hey, I'm good at making deals. So
No.
anyway,
Everyone else gets retconned. No.
so that's 20% of the. What's it called? 20% of the population that's gone, and it's a 20 whole reduction as well, and that's the first carbon running that you're doing.
Okay, we'll pull off, and I'll go with Voxcaster.
Bombing run successful.
With that, there will be a tick mark on his name to send a expensive ass bottle of Amasec I picked up from the last world to his quarters at the end of this, minor battle. Yes. Hold on. I got this. Another recording from Bert. You spoke in Bert to them. They responded with dying horribly.
That pretty much sums it up, yeah. All right, so let me get that right, Tonberry.
Sleepy time,
is that
Tonberry
what you're
said no
proceeding with?
mercy.
I'm not gonna send them any message because I know for a fact they won't surrender, and we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Do you respond to Matthias after that? Just for the chat, I sent to him, you be messaged to prepare a statement for the heretics to surrender to their judgment into the Omnissiah on behalf of the House Atraidies. And he said, they won't surrender. And I responded with, then they will die for the God Emperor.
Yes, and I'm like, yes, they will. And the Omnissiah for their transgressions. Which is the same thing.
Well then,
okay.
I guess we're preparing boarding craft? Question mark.
That's up to you. Do you want more carpet bombing of the areas you're landing at?
Well, I mean, we do have to take the ship technically to claim it on behalf of House Atraidies, right?
I'd rather not have sections that are spaced out.
That's why we don't land at those sections. That's why we don't land at
the bridge is already spaced out, so...
Well, yeah, but we have to take the vital systems that are left to claim it.
Well, the plasma engine is shut down, and so is their guns. So you're not going to be using either.
So you're saying, show up and take over the warp engines and we're pretty much good. And the life support, and then shut it down to sections that don't claim fealty.
Pretty much life support is the main one at the moment.
Fire. Okay, that's the primary target. We definitely don't want to kill that because our men can't breathe in space. Just small suggestion.
I want everyone to shoot down. Even servo skulls don't deserve to live in this part.
He would request you on the ready bay. Basically, it is the captain's. It's basically a podium in front of all the guys who are about to start getting into landing craft. He would request you there with your Skitari down on the landing deck, looking at the infantry, with your lead Skitari with you, and he'll start prepping, everything that way. But we need to put feet on the ship. We did the captain's understanding, right, Saxius, as far as I have to set feet on the ship for it to be mine.
Yes.
Okay, well, I need to set feet on the ship. At that point, he's like, Red Baron, deny them access any way you see fit, but we may need you to, of course, fly us over there, as your ace squadron will most likely have any stragglers left in tow.
I have a question for the Red Baron. How much of a dick do you want to be to this guy and blow up every single ship that he has for escape?
Oof.
Get all the escape.
That balance broke down.
Give me another roll, -10.
If I had a cap to hold in front of my chest for this man, I would.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Yep,
What did he actually roll? Oh, 15. There you go. Of course. Hey,
Would you be ever so lovingly kind to roll me another 2d10 plus 20?
We do not negotiate with terrorists.
With heretics. Tech Inquisitor Pigeon does not approve.
Can I switch ammunition on these ships?
You absolutely can.
Can I use heavy bombs, which is 3d10 plus 20?
Oh, fucking yeah. Yes, you can.
You sound so disappointed and let down.
He's like, well, I didn't want them all to die. Well, that's righteous fury right there.
And then another.
Oof. That'd be 37 damage.
Yes. Give me another quick calculating. That's a 45.
4d5, you said? There you go.
With 2 righteous fury.
The Emperor.
Attack!
Give me another.
I told you, he's all
/2d5, fam.
All he ever wants.
Watch, here's another one. Here comes another one.
Roll? Sorry.
2d5.
2d5s.
Let's see, 2 5s.
Come on.
Here comes another. Oh, there's another one. And 1d5. Roll 1d5. You got another righteous fury. There it is. It ends there.
That's a 25. That's a 25% additional deduction of population from the max number.
They have 55%
They have lost.
left.
They have 55% left of their initial crew from these attacks.
Well,
That's
maybe
two.
if they weren't.
That's 2 attacks, people. That's 2 attacks.
I mean, if they weren't heretics, they wouldn't have these problems.
That's only 2 squads too.
Well, that's 2 squads of ace pilots who you just grind into the ground on being good at their job. If you're not
that's
good,
2
you're
squads
fucking a
of-
janitor.
That's 2 squads of Marauder Bomber.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're gonna be good, and the guy's like, yeah. Or you're gonna be fucking mopping floors on this ship. Shit. Be good at your job.
This is some Buzz Lightyear kind of bullshit.
Infinity.
And beyond. Oh god.
Notice me, Red Baron Senpai.
Hold on. After all of these Rites of Furies, OX11 will remember that. Is that a heavy bolter, or are you just happy to see me? Yes.
Yes. 110111.
Accurate.
Beep.
Yeah, beep. Alright.
Beep.
Well, now that we have successfully spent about an hour and a half not doing nothing but indiscriminate bombing,
Killing all the innocents, now let's fight the
Worth
heretics.
it.
There are no innocents on this ship.
Dude, we
There
do
is
not
not.
negotiate with terrorists.
We don't.
okay, before we continue, I need to just roll a few things.
Like morale checks.
Morale checks being one of them, but they get some hefty bonuses because they are. Well, yeah, they are Mechanicus and they've got machine traits.
Yep.
So morale is not exactly something that they give a fuck about.
Yep. Ooh, that's a nat 2 F. Can I use a fate point to make them fail that? I'm just kidding.
You can burn a fate point.
Nope, definitely not gonna do that.
I always give it that offer to anyone. Anyway.
I love how your voice, just in my ears, took a slight tinge of like, I always give an offer to everyone for that. Like it's just had that slight, just malefic tone. You're like, yes, you can definitely spend your life.
The Joker.
Right? I'm an agent of chaos.
My dog
God.
chasing
Watch this
cars.
pencil disappear. Oh, it's gone.
Okay, try
Accurate. Okay, well there you go.
Well, I'm gonna have to deduct some things once we're done with this. But yes,
Ew.
that's all said and done now.
No.
You get to use a fate point if you want to, because you have your awesome pilot trait.
That's not towards you, Baron.
I know, I'm just kidding. I was still
Yeah.
joking.
That's probably
It was
towards our
it was-
recently acquired Marauder bombers.
It was a meme.
Mine's better.
Fuck.
Oh,
It was a
Jesus.
meme. It was a
People stop rolling. Jesus, please, no.
It's okay.
Stop exploding, you idiots.
My base
No.
dodge is 18, so I've got this.
So you've taken out their power supply. You've taken out their ability to move. You've taken out their ability to command. You've taken out their ability to fight back and escape. Is there anything else you would like to take away? Their hope and dreams? No, wait. They rolled a 2 for those.
I think we can roll a 1. I'm just kidding. I don't think we can roll a fucking 1. I think we have to show them that their hopes and dreams are useless and garbage.
Speed on them.
Well, this fucking group. Hagen returns. He's been shipping like in this hour and a half. He's just been like flying backwards and forwards with these people, and they are back. You guys at this
I
stage,
forgot it was
you
an
know,
hour and a half.
Yes. It's been an hour and a half where like transporters just been like going backwards and forwards while they've just been watching like, huh, looks like the Red Baron has been deployed. Those poor souls.
The The last bit of that sentence. Those poor souls. Lieutenant Hakon knows. He's just like, I mean, if we had at least 100 men of the Red Baron's skill, there would be no Tau.
That's pretty much.
I'm working on it. We're working on it.
Right, the Mechanicus. Beep.
Anyway, they're basically bringing back. So you've brought about 1,323 voidsmen back that they've been able to secure.
Are any of them Mechanicus would be the first thing?
Yes.
Okay, they will be immediately judged by freaking if OX is on the ship while this is still happening, right? Because we're gonna be deploying soon. If not him, Iota.
Yeah, Hagon has been bringing them back, basically in shackles, going like, if anything happens, if you try to connect to anything, there is a gun at the back of your head, and we will pull the trigger. Like, it is that simple. We at war.
Yeah.
So you basically get these guys. They've been, and they are complying with everything that's been said so far. Their logic is that they just need to follow what's being told. So OX, can you give me a quick tech use and any forbidden laws that you would like to deploy here to verify whether they're good or not?
Okay. First off, I will use my tech.
Yep. Okay. You get a plus. Yeah, you get a plus 4, plus 40 for your next roll of any forbidden law that you need to roll here. Plus 10 from the library, so that's a wonderful plus 50.
Okay, so Arbitus Mechanicus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's fine. So, effectively, you're looking them over. They're clean. They're fine. You do a quick scan, quick sweep. Bring them into like certain. Bring out a what's called data slate that you sort of interconnect with them, and you basically make sure that their cognitives and their coding is clean. So they're basically screened, and you can confirm. Spending 45 minutes on each person, that they are not going to be a threat to the ship.
Okay.
Just to run down, because I'm assuming that you guys are gonna go through and do interviews, all of that sort of stuff. So I'm just gonna hand wave the time, give you the information, so we can move on to the next part of this. Sounds good.
Okay.
Yes.
They effectively make sure all Mechanicus are turned over to me.
Yeah, they're handed over to you. They're not going to be detained by the ship's security or by anyone else. So the Mechanicus basically informs you that they were advised that something had exited the warp. Then information came out that it was an Imperial ship who was inhaling them. It came closer, then all of a sudden they found that a malicious worm had entered into their system and was just causing havoc. That caused a bunch of issues. Then they were being boarded, and at that point, everything just began collapsing, and they've been staying onto their current location for as long as they could. They've done some daring raids out to get access to the ship's food supplies, water, and air, which they were successful at, along with the Void's crew. But it's been like this continuous grind over almost, a couple of months, they believe, where they've just been waiting. They've not had access to anything that can get any information after the blackout happened, so they can't give you any information from there. The Voidsman, go on. Yeah.
Okay, continue. No, it was continue.
Okay. The Voidsman basically informed everyone else of the same. A ship came out, it identified itself as, as a merchant fleet. So there was about 4 ships that came through. As they were basically scanning them, verifying the codes, all of a sudden they found that they were being cyberly attacked once they came within 15 void units. And at that point, they noticed suddenly, while they were busy looking at, getting their systems back up and running, they had closed the gap and were launching out, boarding parties. And they were then visited by murder servitors, combat servitors, and what they can only describe as pirates, they believe, but they were far too organized and dedicated for normal press ganged, mercenaries and cutthroats. They knew exactly where they were going, and they were going at it with precision. And yeah, they were able to hold it on for a couple of hours before they eventually just had to retreat back and do fallback maneuvers, making sure that at every stage they were reinforcing their lines. But it turned into an absolute slog at this stage. Can I get a? Let me see. Who here has got forbidden law? Because they're starting to describe some of the iconography that they were seeing.
Which one?
I got archaeotech.
I've
I
got
think
Xenos.
it's a roll where you just don't tell him what you have and you roll it, and he messages you.
That is
Okay.
that's exactly what I'm going for. So, you could do /GM, roll 1d100 minus whatever you have, and then you can type in what forbidden law you're using here. Because some of this iconography is going to go across, multiple sects, and I don't want to tell you what the combination is. This is just where you can roll up to 2 or 3 forbidden laws.
You
Any,
said GM?
Sorry.
/GM roll, all one word. I'm just going to type it out in roll 20 with a full stop.
got
So
it.
anyone.
You can also just do /GR.
Any additional bonuses on top of what we have for forbidden lore?
The +10 from the library.
Okay.
I re-rolled that one, and that looks a bit better. And we're gonna go ahead. And you set up to 3.
Sorry. Up to 3.
Up to 3 rolls, or just off of the 3 forbidden?
3 different forbidden laws if you have them.
Oh, okay. Can we just do 3 forbidden lores all at the same time? I'm just kidding.
Can I use scholastic lore?
Oof.
No, it has to be forbidden. It has to be
Okay.
forbidden.
It has to be the spoopy lore. How dare you say too spoopy?
Right, so just a brief moment here. I'm going to go down the line.
Knew I should have taken forbidden lore, Xenos.
Alrighty, and
Ooh.
Rip.
By the way, that's me not including the library. I forgot about.
yeah.
Saksha said yes.
All right, so that should be everyone at that point. And
Intelligence, I needed a 54. Oh, sorry, 64 with the MacGuffin.
Super.
Everyone on the bridge sees Matthias's demeanor change. It gets just a little bit more grimdark.
Okay. So you've done your rolls. You all know what you know now. Outside of that, you get the information in from Hakon that the boarding parties are prepared to be deployed upon your command. Remus and Mastodon are basically working together to set up, like with other NPCs, a routine scan as well as patrols around the ship now, where the pilots are just going to fly in and just bit by bit just wear down the turrets so that it's got no defenses left.
Gotcha.
So
Am I still in void flight?
I'd imagine you would be returning back for refueling and re-gearing.
Okay.
But you can always be deployed out with them if you want to.
Well, we're prepping to step on board the ship.
I was gonna say, who's all going to step on board? Other than Farrell and Preacher?
I think everyone.
All the command staff.
Okay.
Basically every player character.
I don't have any craft, then I am going with them.
Okay, you're personally flying them in there to make sure they land nicely.
But I am also deploying with them. I am not staying on the flight craft
Okay.
as usual.
Yeah. This time you're going to be given guns and armor and all that fun jazz.
Yeah.
So in the meantime,
These uncivilized weapons here. Not something the Red Baron would use.
So uncivilized.
You have a flintlock rifle.
I'm just
Out of
imagining
character. Out of character, of course.
I'm just imagining Steven's like picking up a gun and then just doing a full-on Ewan McGregor, like, ugh, so uncivilized.
Accurate.
Yeah. Full on Obi-Wan.
Just when he just fucking picks up Grace's pistol, so uncivilized.
so uncivilized. Normal human beings bomb each other back to the Stone Ages.
Right.
Exactly. Just like the Middle East. Oh wait.
You make glass as a pilot, okay?
It's like, what do you do? Oh, I'm a glass maker. How do you do that? Well, I get in my ship, I drop a nuclear bomb, and then I make a lot of glass.
And then I laugh while drinking alcohol with my brothers.
It's like, geez, I thought you said you were a glass maker. I am. That's not a glass maker. That's a murderer. No. See, I'm making glass on a mass scale. You're just too small-brained to think of it that way.
Got it. Ask your family
Mimi,
on the ground.
Big brain. You use small brain.
And before we get derailed into more memeing, I'm
Right.
just gonna move us over a little bit just to make sure that. So hopefully you should all only see a very small portion of this ship. Well, I say small portion, it's fucking huge. And I'm gonna take away this officer because he's not there.
Accurate.
So this means we're landed, right?
It means
Well, yes.
I'm putting you there so that you can start seeing what it is that you're gonna be seeing.
Moving your characters.
No, keep moving them.
No, I said I
what
was gonna make a statement. People who have the ability to make fellowship checks.
Okay.
As I messaged, God damn it, as I messaged to OX11 and forgot to send to the GM because I'm a fucking moron. I prepared a statement for the men before we ship out, and it says I would prepare a statement. Basically, for the heretics content, except it's for the men. Before we ship out, if I may make my small speech.
You may make your small speech.
Yes. Men.
Sleepy Time
and-
Tonberry said from Saxious, GM, you
Rampant.
can confirm Dark
And, of
Mech
course,
involvement. and the arch enemy at play.
Well, and the robot voice just continually talks even though I disconnect. Men and assorted Mechanicus individuals. Standing before us are those who resist the Holy God Emperor, the Omnissiah, and his Imperium. They have willingly consoled with the enemy of mankind, and have chosen to take up arms against us. But for naught, they will fall before the might of House Atraidies and the Imperium. Before us men, I have been advised are Dark Mechanicus. They choose such machinations as to resist the holy ordainment of the Omnissiah and the God Emperor, and so every single bit of their foul machinations will be cleansed. Every servitor, every servo skull that you do not recognize as familiar will be obliterated at our hands. We will take no quarter, and we will take no prisoners. For the God Emperor, and for House Atraidies! And with that, next to him is, of course, OX11 and his lead Skitari as he gestures to them into this entire thing, and then raises a hand that grabs onto the banner of House Atraidies and lifts it high. And any kind of fellowship roll to help the men I will make. As the Skitari look at us like, you guys are fucking retarded.
Beep.
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 Oh, God. Brother Alphabusa has made that ruined for me. Bionic babies.
My thermic reactor pulses with excitement.
Right? Accurate.
Bzzz.
Yeah, I'm seeing all kinds of finicky stuff here that I'm like, ooh, look at that guy. He looks different.
Where is Mr. Pilkington?
His throat of judgment is not yet prepared, but I mean, if he was like, black, and convinced me he would come with me, then he would come with me.
You have to do a fellowship roll minus 50.
To not take Mr. Pilkington? To not take Mr. Pilkington.
Yeah.
Accurate. You have been judged, and he says he wants to come with.
Alright, can I see the Can I see the fellowship roll, please?
Yes, sir. Any kind of bonuses?
Plus 10.
Ooh, what the fuck?
I gotta translate it now.
Does it say Alt F4, that asshole?
That's good, that's good. Alrighty, so the men are inspired. And as you are landing in this place...
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yep. So as you're landing...
There, you'll find out.
Yep. As you are landing, you find that it is, there's a lot of like signs of like things having fallen apart. Even though the explosions hasn't directly impacted this area, you think that the resonating part of it, of these reverberations, have definitely caused things to fall apart here and there. So you can see in here that there's a lot of things that's been fumbled around. I'd like to point out one thing. Just one small thing. That's not your server score.
I'm gonna say I can't control it, so I was gonna shoot it.
Finna pew pew pew. Unless it's doing a
would
thing.
like to roll to pew.
You would like to roll to pew?
I would
Okay,
like to roll
Don't
to
pew
pew.
it. Roll tech use to convince it to become one of ours.
No.
Okay.
Plus
So you roll to pew. Yep. That's great, thank you. Alright, that's the area for the explosion. I shoot it. Roll to dodge.
Fuck. What about my boys, though?
You rolled an 8.
Your boys are safe.
Fuck yes.
Your boys are really safe.
He dolly.
So that basically shot goes out, and let me see. Remove that. Remove that. See where else did I put some? But yep, that's it.
I'd like to point out, hey, get the Skitarii online to start firing at them so we can save our ammo.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh god, the lockstep of the Skitarii, man.
Plus, the Skitarii can probably shoot better than I can.
You're kind of specialized at the job.
Yeah, but they
Okay.
probably have other.
Quick question though: did Jackie, did you give over the armor for the Archmilitant?
No,
No.
I'm currently wearing it.
You're currently wearing it. Good. Thank you.
Yes, and I also requisitioned a
Damn, boy, he's thick.
Yeah,
an
he a
auto
thick
cannon
boy.
from our store.
Yes. All good. I just quickly needed to know who had it so I could make that token appropriately sized.
Indeed.
One day my token will be that size.
If anyone who doesn't understand, the seneschal, you hear a large clanging as a seneschal clad in light power armor and an autocannon, right, Jack?
Correct.
An autocannon on his arm that's belt fed steps out of the ship.
I'm scared of bookkeepers now.
Now this is pod racing.
Now this is pod race. Yeah, accurate.
Right, what do you do?
I'm gonna order all my crew to shoot any servo skulls, servitors, or any other anything that comes through the door.
Okay.
As floods of innocent orphans come through the door.
Shoot the orphans!
They
That's
all
not
might
as
have
carpet
bombs
called
inside
that.
them, so they're all gonna get shot.
Lay down indiscriminate oppressive fire.
Hey, sorry. Tomalus, you are instructed by a formal GM to lay down indiscriminate indiscriminate oppressive fire from Shadowrun.
My lord.
From a Shadowrun GM. Oof. So we all die. I like how Master Tomless is moving with him, like, yes!
Damn, boy, he's thick.
I mean, yeah, accurate.
I just thought it was funny because I was sitting here like, oh, I have control of him. We'll just add him.
I mean, is Thomulus actually going with them?
Yes, but I'm going to lead the front.
I accept this. Hold on.
Can I have an awareness check from Master Thomulus? So I'm gonna roll for our 2 NPCs here.
No modifiers.
No modifiers. You can use awareness, of course.
Oofda. Let me That's better.
Okay. You get an inclination as you look up, and you see these servitors with very long and sharp scythes attached to their body, are basically sort of like moving around and looking at you. You can see that some of them are slowly making their way across. Whoops, that's not what I was meant to do.
I would
Moving.
have.
Go on.
I would have.
This is what Thomulus is seeing. No one else is really thinking.
What are you gonna do,
Sorry,
Thomas?
my bad.
Well, let's see how this looks.
Well, are they all? I told them to shoot those things, so are they going to?
Thomulus is the one who's picked up on this. Lepton and Alpha. Oh, sorry. Septon and Omega are keeping their eyes peeled at the door, as that's where they have calculated the highest chance of enemies to come.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pick the one closest to me, say that one there, I suppose. And
Sure.
I got 1 whole degree of success, so that's hot.
That's hot. That's very hot.
It's okay. That means you warn them, and then they know to. There we go.
Jesus!
How's that look?
Dead.
Dead.
And I'm gonna ask everyone to click on their tokens, followed by the initiative, because this is now taking place.
Okay. I need to like look at all my bonuses. So let's.
Initiative is agility, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. So I have intelligence bonus. So I get 4, 2. Yeah. So it's I have 6, and then what else do I roll?
1d10 plus whatever your agility modifier.
Wait, agility modifier.
Your 10th digit.
Oh, I didn't realize I had my agility into that. So it's 6 plus.
It's 1d10 plus 6.
So 10. I add 10 plus 1d10 then. So 14.
To what?
So hold on. It's agility. It's agility. Then I have my intelligence bonus. Then I have the same thing for my Lasmaster.
Lasmaster adds a +1. I think a +1 or +2 to your agility.
Plus, I have a skill that adds +4 for using an intelligence bonus.
Okay, so +6.
Right, and then you add the 10th place of your agility, which would be 4.
Okay, so 10
yeah,
plus
that's
10, 1d10. So 10
Yeah,
plus
so
1d10.
Yeah, so 14.
Okay.
Some of these.
Wow, you rolled terribly for that, you idiot. Got him.
Jackie,
All of us roll on single-digit place.
Wait, so what do you need to roll? Like, how do you roll into your initiative?
Just 1d10 plus whatever your
modifiers.
Any special modifiers you have from a thing.
All right, let me add you guys into the token here. I need to turn order. So generally, I'd also recommend clicking on your token, because then it adds you in. So you should be able to then go in and add or change the number next to your token at the very bottom of the turn order. Oh, 12. Who's got in? Sleepy Thornberry.
So my question, because I'm a rogue trader, we get a +1 to profit factor. Does that also add to, a initiative?
I mean, isn't that how life works? You get ahead by money?
Yeah, if you have more money, you just get to go first. That's how it goes.
I'm afraid not.
I mean,
so,
no, but yes.
PayPal $20.
Accurate. If anyone in the chat could just send me $5 on YouTube, it would add 5 to my agility.
Right. So, Matthias, what was your initiative? There you go.
There you go, buddy.
Super, right.
I didn't roll terrible.
Yeah. Just gonna take 2 different people here. For 3 of them for the boyos.
Right.
And then
do you want me to roll for Jaeger?
Yes, please.
You choose the best music. What about the servo skull? Standard servo.
He will go on your turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's about to be a big ass fucking firefight.
Potentially. Jesus, you alright? Well, we are invading a ship that's full of goodies. Probably.
That I bombed.
Yeah. Yes.
What's Jaeger's initiative?
His Standard is about to come up now. There you go.
Super
Same as mine.
appropriate.
Right?
There we go. All right. So first up is going to be some of the soldiers.
Damn, that guy
Abraham.
rolled really good.
Yes.
Abram, so you can give a command as a free action. Otherwise, the soldiers are just going to take initiative and basically like move forward and eliminate any hostiles they come across.
I've not like when you say command, just like say do this or do that or
Do this, do that. Yep.
I'm gonna have them. Shit. If I have them take a knee, does that give them better accuracy?
That makes them harder to hit.
If I have them move up and brace their guns against the box, does that give them better accuracy? Considering it is braced.
Yes.
I have.
Remember, what is every box? 5 feet?
It's every box is 1 meter.
1 meter. So remember, your guys' range is Murdoch.
Everywhere.
So each meter, subtract each box from your guys' range, and half range is what, like a +10?
Yep. So you're gonna have a +10 basically throughout this entire room.
Okay.
On top of whatever their abilities are.
Sweet. And then how many rolls for shooting them are they doing?
1 roll.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
I'm taking just like a bunch of them here. So I'm gonna take this lot here of soldiers and then move them forward first.
Okay. Alright. Rolling for shooting +10.
Yep.
Oof.
Right. All right. So they're lining up their shots. We're just gonna do it as a general group, as they're gonna be trying to shoot. Get out their character sheets as well.
They're only 5 points off too, which is what sucks.
Yep.
Only.
Oh, 5 point.
All right. So there's gonna be 1 hit. Ranged, and they're all armed with hell guns, correct?
Correct.
Pen 7, right? Or Pell gun.
Yeah, pen 7. All right. Super. All right, Abram, your turn.
Yes. I would like to make. Is it possible for me to make 2 shots?
No,
No?
unless you have 2 different weapons.
I mean, I do have a hell pistol and a hell gun, and I do have 2 weapon wielder ballistic.
Yeah, but you'd have to have 2 different pistols for that.
Gotcha. Shit.
Well, you just said you have a. Oh, you have a hell pistol and hell gun. Never mind.
Yeah, hell gun.
One of them
Yeah, I
is a
can't just
basic,
like
one of them is a
slightly
pistol.
shoulder one.
No.
You're gonna have some serious penalties.
There you go. You could. GM just said you
but
could
they're-
at some serious penalties.
No, fuck it, I'll do it. I get +10 to Laz weapons anyway, so sure.
That's fine.
I'd
I
like
mean,
to
you're gonna
shoot,
have
Let me
you get a -20. Sorry, no. So -20 is when you're dual wielding. So it's gonna become a minus 30.
hold on.
Go on.
So with
Do you have
So-
dual wielder?
I have 2 weapon wielder ballistic and I have ambidextrous.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, fine. So that's only gonna be a -20 in that case.
So
There you
-10 after 2 weapon or after Laz.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh shit. That's a reroll.
also,
If
Murdoch, I
this
just sent you something. Remember, you guys don't all have just hell guns.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna fate point that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Jesus. 95.
Yeah, I know, right?
Why you do this?
95.
95 no good.
That's not better.
Nope.
It actually is better. It's an 85 rather than a 95, which is worse. You missed less.
So how much damage do I take?
You do not take any damage. It's just a wide shot.
Yep. It's the ceiling. I like how huge your guy is. Like, I am the giant.
Okay, so that's those done. Septon is going to be realizing what's going on, and he's just giving out commands as he's trying to shoot.
Oh,
Nice orders.
that's a good shoot. Jesus. Or a good order. One of the other two.
Yeah, one of the two, those guys. In the meantime, I'm just going to do this. They're caught a little bit by surprise, so there's only one person, this one, who's able to turn around and shoot the one next to him. Robert, your turn.
Alrighty. Can I do a half-action perception roll to see if there's any noticeable features within the room
You absolutely
behind
can.
enemy lines?
You absolutely can.
Okay, modifiers.
You can use your awareness.
Okay, it's the same as my perception, literally.
Okay.
So no modifiers.
No modifiers, no.
Fuck.
Okay.
Can I
There's
fake
nothing that... Yes, you can.
Well,
Okay.
that's the exact opposite of what you originally had. There you go.
Yeah. Well, would you look at that? You're making out that you think there are other things floating around in the ceilings above, at the further below. So I'm just going to put them here for you to see. So you should be able to now see at the very far back there are some servo skulls floating around up at the higher side of the ceiling, hiding amongst the cables and the things that's falling down.
Okay.
Oh, look how spooky they are.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Would I see anything having to do with this door, this terminal from where I'm at? Would that perception roll go into that or no?
Yeah, so that one basically contacts in and opens this door.
Is this door still closed?
It's still closed.
Okay. And then, how would it be half action or full action for me to shoot it?
Half action for a single shot.
All right. Can I shoot at this one, Chow?
Yes, you can.
Cool. Ready.
All right, OX, what are you doing in the meantime?
I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna shoot this one.
I just shot at that one.
Yep. Let's get me the hit first, because he does have a damage reduction.
Sure, wait.
Alright, so hey, that's 12 impact. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's still alive. OX, your turn. You're shooting. Matthias, what are you doing in the meantime?
There you go.
Thank you.
I am looking up my actual options thus far in the book. But with this, Matthias, of course, will be moving up as he is a good captain. So everything else that... Oh goodness, I also have Robert Holtz. Okay.
Is he still alive?
How far can I move? Let me double check. Sorry.
So agility
can...
for half move, and then double that for full move.
And a half move is what you can move without taking any penalties shooting, correct?
Spot on.
Okay. Half move is 4 meters from me and the servo skull. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking moron. Servo skulls have flyer, and flyer ignores that actual penalty. Flyer, the number replaces your agility bonus on movement. So he can move 6, I can move 4. So I'm gonna just click me.
I'd just like
1,
to add
2,
that
3, 4. Move up to this boyo. Go ahead, buddy.
That Tonberry's heavy bolter only fires on full auto, so that's actually 7.4 degrees success, and that means that a certain number of extra shots land within 2 meters of his target.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that you would only be able to shoot these guys then.
Alright, well, no worries.
Yeah, no.
That's good. So you can move forward. I'm taking that Jaeger's following you. Matthias?
Sorry, movement Jaeger back to where he was originally, because he actually has quadruped, which doubles his movement bonus.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Damn you.
He will move up to there as he hears, and he basically designates this asshole in front of Domalus as Jaeger starts. Jaeger, to everyone who doesn't understand, is a very Doberman Pinscher looking mechanical half-breed bionic dog that starts sprinting forward towards the target he's designated, which is the guy in front of Domalus. And Matthias will move up with his servo skull, which can move slightly faster than him because it's a flyer, and will engage this guy because he's slightly closer. Actually, can I shoot through that with all the friendlies? Gee.
No.
with all of the Skitari right there. Can I shoot at least?
These are floating, so yes, you can actually shoot them.
Oh, they're on the ceiling?
They're on the ceiling.
Gotcha. Well, then accurately, I will defend and I will shoot them and then tell Jaeger, what would be the command for there then? It'd be like, guard, and I'll designate this guy up here.
Damn, they're barely
Basically,
fucking...
it'll slowly, so I'll probably move it back 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. So it moves 2 squares laterally and 1 square forward. And it's moving towards that guy, as I'm basically just designating different people for it to maneuver towards, as it has way more maneuver than me. And I'll shoot at this guy. So
yep.
I'm gonna roll for the servo skull first.
Yep.
Any bonuses for the bolt pistol as it is at half range?
Half range is +10.
Plus
Aiming
10.
is then
it will be firing, of course, at single fire using its red dot scope. I mean red dot sight.
Yep.
As it should come with it. Red dot laser sight +10 to hit, so +20 on its roll. Okay, so that guy theoretically hits. There you go. Alright. On.
Right.
Like I said, that one right there. Well, yeah, that one that I can see.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I designated Jaeger, start moving up for that one. So that one shoots at that guy, and I will also shoot. Well, then I'll shoot at that guy. So I apologize. Let me double check. Half range. I will be using the 2-weapon wielder ballistic skill, full action. Well, no, I can't full action. Son of a bitch, I'm an idiot. I'll be firing at with 1 pistol.
Okay.
Because I'm dumb. You said +10?
+10.
+10, reliable, accurate. Let's see. Holy shit. Okay, well I rolled a 9. With the accurate skill, every 2 degrees of success added 1d10 to the damage.
Okay.
Well, no, hold on. Accurate aimed shot. I think accurate's an aimed shot only.
Accurate's a single shot only, and it basically means you for every 2 degrees you get another d10 for damage.
So is that a d10 for every point of success then?
I believe it's every
other.
2 points. Every other, yeah. So you get another 2, so that's a maximum of 3 d10 right now.
So I get to add 2d10 to the damage I did. So
yeah.
Oh, 1.
And one of them's right to Fury. You want me to confirm it with the?
No point. He's dead at that point.
Okay.
All right, super. So that's quickly going through all those. Jaeger's been done.
Gotta get the nostalgic death watch.
I just want to do it. Just in case I got like 7 more d10s. And that was 1d10 plus 3 pen 2. Archaeotech las pistol.
Miss. Alright, Thomulus, your turn.
Very good.
Master Thomulus, yes. Sorry, Thomulus. Say it right or get spaced by Mr. Pilkington.
Tomulus.
All right. So you swing. I'm afraid that you miss. I think that's it.
Oh, rip it. What's the enemy creature size? Normal?
Normal.
Okay.
It's the human torso,
Gotcha.
but legs
You're good.
removed with flies instead.
Yeah. You're good.
Alright, super. From there, go with these two. Alright, so that is one hit. Would you like to dodge Tomulus?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Alright. You take 14 points with pen free as these things just come in towards you.
Let's see here.
Minus your toughness and the armor quality.
80.
Yeah,
Minus
gotta
3.
figure that out.
Alright. And once you've done that, give me a strength roll as this thing is latching into you.
Oh no.
That's about to be a big no-no. It's gonna get spanked for that.
I can make this happen.
Let me just do a roll here to see it versus it. Tomulus, this thing comes into you, and you are surprised at its strength as it just goes wham! You're now on the ground pinned, which will make it significantly more dangerous for you, as the ones getting up against you will have many bonuses against you.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Also,
I mean, a 1's a bad, right? Question mark?
3 of my 9 wounds. That's neat, right?
All right, Abram, your turn.
Okay. I wish to shoot the without moving. I wish to shoot the drone that's on top of Tomulus.
You can't. These guys are in the way.
All those super helpful Skitari.
Let's see here. So you said.
You know what they're doing?
No, hold on. Let me. I'm trying to read my character sheet. I'm trying to look at my movement. If I want, would I be able to move and shoot?
Yes, you can do a half action and move without and shoot without penalties. You can do a full move and shoot with a minus 24 for your shooting.
So if you say half move, is that like a half walk or?
Yeah, so that's your agility. So if you've got agility of 40, you can move 4 meters.
4 meters without any kind of penalty.
Okay, so. Shit, I wouldn't be able to signal OX to have the Skitari stand aside, would I?
You can, but you have to wait until it's OX's turn.
Shit.
And so you have to move forward then.
Are there any other drones that I can shoot? Or is it just because the Skitari are in the way?
Skitari is in the way, but this one and that one and this these two here are open to be shot. They're still hovering above.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with the closest one to Tomulus then.
You mean up on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So which one's that? Point one.
I don't know which one is. That's the thing. That's why I'm asking.
Which one's closest to you versus him? Now it's perception based.
What? So what's the question here?
I think
what's
that
the closest drone to Tomulus that's on the ceiling still?
Both of them.
Okay.
These two
technically, that one would be. This one would be like 6 and
I'll
a
take the one on
half,
the left then.
Quote unquote.
Take the one on the left. Ballistic skill plus 10.
So that's pure 6. That'd be like
With
6.2.
the Helgun?
That'd be 623, 624. Oh,
Oh.
well, there you go. Fuck you.
There's the one I wanted.
Well, also, it's a Helgun, right, Laz?
Yeah.
You already had your
Hell
plus 10
pistol,
to it?
I still get that bonus too.
Yeah, yeah, gotcha.
Okay. Do I need to roll damage or is it just dead?
Just roll damage.
Okay.
So,
Now, can he fire only single shot with a movement, or can he fire burst?
single shots.
Single shot only. Okay, I didn't know the rules on that, so I didn't.
Nope. Burst is full action, so it's full
action.
full auto.
All right. 1d10 plus.
All right.
Wait, hold on. +2. Technically with your right.
I already added that.
Okay. All right. Then
All right.
I'll be quiet.
It's still alive, but it's not looking good.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're technically murder servitors, so they're pretty brutal. I think. Boys on the left.
Okay, so what happens now?
All right, cool. Let me just get the damage. Just quick.
They rolled technically well.
So they shoot twice at this one, and it is rocking off the damage.
Okay.
Damn.
Wait, it's shrugging off hell guns? Damn.
Well,
they've got some brutal abilities, I'm not gonna lie.
They rolled some 7.
And all right, Dominus, you get a +10 as Septon for your next strength roll. As Septon is coming over and he is trying to wedge this thing out of you. And he, for you, OX, you can hear over the intercom going, "The Archaeotech must be saved."
Proceed.
Wait, what is he doing?
He's trying to save the light power armor.
Oh, Jesus, not like this.
Has nothing to do with me. There's the light
Septon,
power
you
armor
sexy
skill set.
bastard. Hey, man, it's accurate.
The machine gun artifact is being damaged.
Exactly. Mr. Holt and OX, take your actions.
Alright, can I, basically, can I get on this box here and elevate
you can.
myself as
Absolutely.
a half action?
Absolutely.
Okay, can I go prone in that half action?
Absolutely. That's a free action.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Alright, I'm on top of the box. I am prone. Does
That's
this
a
mean
plus
I
ten.
can... Does
Yes.
this mean I can see over everybody?
Yes.
Okay, which one is on top of him?
This one down here.
This one here.
Yeah.
What about...
Motherfucker trying to get free tickets to the Sabaton concert. Get him!
He's
Which
flying
one?
in the air. He's flying in the air.
He's flying in the air. Is he doing anything? Does he look like he's gonna do me too?
He is very, very interested in Tomulus right now.
Okay.
Looking at it with like, sexy boy, coming
well,
for you.
Well, since he's trying to pry him off of him, I'm gonna shoot him so he doesn't fuck up him while he's doing that to him.
I will
Sounds
also
good.
assist. I will assist you on that by also blamming him.
Sounds good. Give me all those rolls. And if it's a success, you may roll to do damage. These guys do not have the dodge ability. That's the beautiful thing about these creatures.
1.1.
Christ.
He died.
15 damage.
I think with the combined damage between the lot of you, he did.
Oh yeah, I also got a 6.5 degree success too.
Yeah.
Six.
As also, I will tell them to proceed, but also make your men take cover for the isn't there servo skulls? Have you Baron, have you told anyone about?
I have not yet.
All right, well, it's still your action if you would like
still
to
in the
tell
same
them.
place, right?
They're only in those places that you can
Oh,
see
shit.
at the moment.
They have not moved since I saw them in
Hey!
the first place, correct?
They have not
just-
moved.
I just realized I get one of my fate points back.
Yes.
Forgot about that.
Lucky you.
That's
All right, Matthias, your turn.
All right, so get bread. I'm not a baker, but is this guy still alive?
He's still alive.
As Septon is like doing with him.
you cannot shoot that one because of all the people standing between you and
I
that
know.
one.
My question is, if I tell my boy Panzerhund Jaeger to all-out attack, can he make it in time to all-out attack this asshole?
Yes, he absolutely can.
All right, I'll be like,
that's a plus 20 for attack.
all
It's an
right.
all-out attack.
You'll hear like a whistle as it's like, get him, boy!
Yondu whistles to the dog.
Exactly. Hopefully there's no fail.
Magic arrow.
Oof. Can I use one of my fate points for one of my constructs? Because I will. Accurately.
I'm gonna go with no, because then
That's fine.
that same argument could be used to extend out for Abraham and all of his soldiers.
Yeah, minions. That's fair. That's fair. All right.
Yeah, no. Gonna have to go no with that one.
How far does he move as he misses?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Is he that far? Is he past it? Is it his full movement, basically?
Basically, he runs straight up to it, and then he's stuck there. And he's basically trying to like grapple it, but he's not able to like get a proper grip into him. So he basically came up, got it, but it's wedged itself in really close, so it's basically got its own momentum, sort of like stuck as it's flung. So it's staying there, like either here or down here, whichever one you prefer.
He does not make with the plus 10. Son of a bitch. Hold on, I'm looking at every single thing he has. Okay, well, it's fine. It has a technically his size is weedy, so it's as negative 10 to hit. So I'm a base with that. And since that's the case, and someone hasn't called out all the thingy-mabobs, yeah, no. Matthias will start moving up rapidly as he cannot see the scuffle that's going on here. So with that, can his servo skull technically be able to designate? Well, I can't see him right at all, even within his power armor, since he's now prone.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Well, Can I make an intelligence roll to think that Matthias would understand that the servo skull can literally protect any designated gene file, which is any person that is seen?
You can give that order. You don't need to roll for that.
All right. Well, he'll put the protection order in this scuffle as he doesn't understand what the fuck is going on. Why are there so many Skitarii and or House Guard there when nothing's going on? Because I can't see anything. Just like, what the hell, guys? Come on, make a decision. Where do you think the servo skull would move to be able to fire in at this guy, or where?
He just needs to get basically over to around here to be able to see above.
All right, and his movement is flyer. Hold on, let me double check.
So that's fine.
He has flyer 6 meters, so he can move 6 meters as a move action. So he can move there and still engage with. My bad. Ballistic skill.
All right, moves there. Omega pushes his way forward a little bit here, and brings out. Whoops.
That's the bolt gun firing from the servo skull as Matthias moves his. He'll move up to the midst of this man since he's not shooting this round. He'll move up to there and move over the body of this fiend.
Sure.
And make an intelligence check to see if these things look spoopy. I mean, in the end of the day, does these things look like anything he's encountered before? He's faced.
I can tell you right now, you would never faced anything like this before.
I'll just cancel then. There you go.
Yeah.
And that's where I stopped.
So yeah, he moves up there, shoots. So yeah, that's a hits. Give it. Yep.
There you go.
Okay. It takes the punch actually.
There you go. That's fine.
Well, Omega moves upwards, takes out his pistol, takes an aimed action, and fires, killing the thing.
Point blank.
Yeah.
You will die in the name of the Omnissiah, as he says in binary and moves on.
Thomulus, you're helped up with the surrounding Mechanicus, sort of evaluating the machine, going like, still functional, must be repaired. You, and they point towards your head, will bring it to the engine room. You will submit it for refinery, and you will not, do this again. Was this armor sanctioned and blessed by the Omnicide before battle? See, that's it for combat.
Questions.
Sorry, there's one left. Forgot him. He's out of the way. Yep. I'm gonna round that up. He's gonna be shut down in a very short bit. You've had here. All of those guys are gonna be basically shooting. Yeah.
Omelus,
Yes.
did you hear what was asked of you by the Mechanicus?
That is a wonderful question.
The answer's no.
Anyway, that's it for the
Sorry. The Mechanicus, the swarm of red around you has asked, have you been ordained to carry the machine that you are now graced to be the meat bag inside of? And you will not allow this, you falling down, to happen again.
Real quick, Saxius, can I do something real quick? Oscar.
Previously, no. However, I would be most gracious if you could recite some litanies and...
What? Hold on, did you just say that to Skitari?
We are Skitari. We do not approve of this action.
Access
Denied.
Hey, Oscar.
God, I hate that meme and I love it at the same time.
Some Omega and I will deal with this.
Shit, I've been muted myself. Yes, Stevens.
Can I do a quick roll for some things real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so since I still haven't told everybody about the servo skulls in the ceiling yet, I have noticed some things I have that I did not notice before.
Go on.
I've got a helmet with the photo visor that's good quality, and it's an advanced helmet, so I get awareness versus hidden.
Accurate.
Yes.
And I'm guessing
Plus
since
10.
they're in the ceiling, they're hidden.
Oh,
Yes.
I apologize. Awareness versus hidden. Sorry. Every single player character has awareness versus hidden. You can make awareness checks, regardless.
Oh, okay, but it's just a. Never mind.
This is specifically so that you can find them easier, as well as, in the event that you don't have awareness, you get it with this thing. So you'll get a plus 10 for that.
And everyone has it.
Okay. Anyway, so can I use a heads-up display to highlight each servo skull for everybody else's display and do like a data link between everybody?
Absolutely. You could send that out so everyone gets the update that basically highlights them, so you can all see them now.
And then can I do another awareness check for any other hidden entities?
You absolutely can. Actually, let me move these around because these are technically hostile, so you can have the right things.
Ooh, the spoopy. Oh my god, they're so red.
Okay.
Okay.
How dare you?
You're picking up, Red Baron, that there's something in the ceiling that is, or that has been moving over here. I'm just gonna move it up here and then highlight it. But this one is not armed with a bomb. This seems to be armed with a loudspeaker.
Can I also highlight that with heads-up display?
You absolutely can.
All right.
Which one? Highlight again, please. I do not see.
It seems to have some sort of loudspeaker.
I'd like to brace against the barrel and take take an aim shot at its propulsion system.
Okay, that's a minus 40.
Oof. As it is. Well, it's test.
Hold on. Even when braced against the barrel.
No. He said negative 40. Now you argue.
Yeah, no. So even with being braced against the barrel, it's still minus 40.
It is a tiny thing. you're aiming towards an even smaller part of it, if you're being that specific.
Okay.
So
I mean,
yes,
you get a
it's
plus
a-
10 though.
So you get a plus
Yep,
10,
so
so it
minus
goes
30.
down to minus 30. Braced,
Woo!
I will not give you a bonus for that.
Because it's
so you-
tiny as fuck. It's literally the size
It
of a
is.
head, and you're shooting at its thrusters at the size of a head.
So you fire off.
would-
It goes.
I would
go on.
like to re-roll that really quick.
Definitely do that.
Scott.
God, my eyes are failing me tonight. So let's see here. Fate point.
He did roll an 80, to be fair.
Yeah, you did.
Slash.
He has to roll 24 or lower though, so.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I thought you rolled a fucking 4 on your D100. I was like, oh jeez. Okay, well you hit it. Nope.
Yeah, no, I still don't hit it.
This thing moves over here, lowers itself down, and you start hearing a voice coming out. Greetings.
Access denied.
You have
Respond
have
back.
You have entered into territory of which you do not belong. This is your first warning that you may leave without further repercussions. To stay is to invite a death worse than you can ever imagine. You are given this one opportunity to turn around now, or the full force will come after you.
Septon, why aren't you shooting that?
I'm gonna walk.
I loved how he didn't even be like, I'm gonna do a thing. He's like, no, no, no.
So
Yo, Septon,
Saxys,
why have you not
what,
killed this shit already? Septon's like,
what-
I have failed in my duty.
how high is it in the air? Is it like head level, chest level?
Chest level.
I'm gonna just slowly walk over to it. I'm gonna look in its little beady little fucking servitor eye. Because I feel like someone's watching me. I'm gonna go. You dare invite wrath and destruction upon the house I serve? No. You will do no such thing. I'm gonna draw my sword and slice that fucker in half.
Nice.
And any penalties? My additions?
I'll give you plus 10.
Cool.
It takes it like a boss.
Fuck! I reroll.
No, you can just do
Oh.
another attack. It doesn't count as a fate
Steven
point. You can
says
just roll
YouTube.com.
another attack. That's fine.
Check memes for the meme
Okay.
throw. This is what he actually says to it.
God, I don't
fate
even have
point.
to listen to it to know what it's from, but
I
I'm gonna
will
give
not.
it to the audience.
I am not fucking this up.
That's fine.
But I hope you leave enough room for my fist because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine! Ah!
You do that. And I need everyone to roll me an agility roll.
Yes, as it explodes horribly.
No, because this door opens up, followed by loud gun noises. As
Alright.
combat servitors step in and full auto into the entire room.
Nice.
Well, that's a beautiful
Wow.
roll.
So
Well, you don't have to really worry about that since you're in fucking light power armor, you
Let's
dickbag.
see here.
Any bonuses or no?
I can't think of any if you've got any.
Well, I'm behind a bunch of infantry, so you
I'm
know.
behind everybody.
Oh, yeah.
He's even behind the
Steven-
rogue trader.
Stevens, you get a plus 40 for laying down, being behind everyone, and being in an obscure place.
That's some bullshit. I should get
Yeah.
that.
Who's this
I'm-
guy hiding out here?
I'm a sniper
still
rifle,
in-
okay?
I'm in cover,
Well,
but I
what-
also do. I am wearing a camo cloak.
Oh, they're protecting the ship.
What does Matthias get any bonuses to this?
Matthias gets a plus 10.
E. 0
I'm
degrees of
intelligent
success.
sniper.
Oh, I literally I get success with
You get
no
success, yeah.
degrees. I get a success. Do I need to roll for the Servo Skull and Jaeger?
No, they're fine.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, yes.
Servo
Murdoch.
Skull's the bestest. And Jaeger is
So
the
I haven't written it down on my character sheet, but I did write 9 out of 10. I meant to update my character sheet with him having the camo cloak, but he's supposed to be wearing one right now.
Okay.
I should fix that in a moment.
Yeah.
Do I roll? I would roll dodge, I'm assuming, and then what would I roll? Also being in cover.
+10.
Okay. In addition to having the camel cloak.
I mean, you haven't done any stealth rolls at the moment, so.
Yeah. Nerd.
Yes, but it's a camo cloak, which means it should make it a little harder to see me if they're just walking into a room.
I'll give you another +10 for that.
Okay. Dodge, right?
Dodge.
Yeah.
I have been sprinting around, meleeing the servo skull while opening fire on these heretics. Obviously, I should get a +50.
Yeah, but it's still something. It's not gonna be. You're not gonna see as much of me as you normally would. That's why.
Except for the fact that you're the only person in the front of the squad. I'm just putting it out there. Even if they're firing at these 50 people, they're still firing through you.
I still made my dodge roll though, so I'm happy. Oh Lord.
Yeah, except you got to beat all them 38s.
It's all right. No, that's for the Elysians, because now comes the fun part, which is willpower rolls, because that is suppression.
Yep.
They're trying to suppress you, so I need willpower rolls. Sorry, I know combat's slowing down a little bit here, but I need
Do I roll fellowship for them or willpower? Or I'm sorry.
I've rolled for them, so you could do willpower for yourself when we get into combat. We'll be able to do that, but I think for what's coming up your way, it probably won't be allowing you to.
This is technically a fear test, right?
Fear test, yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
No penalties at the moment. It's just free auto guns.
I will
get to
roll
that for free
right now.
You get to roll. Yep.
3.7 degrees of success, and then I get to use Iron Discipline, and crew may re-roll all willpower tests if they can see or hear me. Affects willpower bonuses per people, +10 on command on boarding actions.
So
as the fire starts withering in.
Hold on, so I would get to re-roll that because of Matthias, and then I get to add 10, don't I?
Yes.
Yep. Fuck yeah.
And at this
Are you shitting me?
Hold on. Matthias is about to make a speech.
Another speech. He's made it.
Right.
Hold on, wait for it. He's made it 12 meters from the ship, and he has another speech.
Goddamn right. The Skitarii seem to be faltering in their abilities to push forward.
I don't get it back. I roll my willpower test again, for fuck's sake.
With a +10?
Oh, finally.
You succeed.
Alright, so those of you who have passed your willpower check, you can do full actions as normal. For those of you who have failed, you can only do half actions.
Gotcha. With that.
Oh wait, I forgot. Sorry.
Oh. Yep. Can I proactively be a piece of shit and use Excellent Leader, which grants me a free action per round to grant an ally +10, so they all get a +20 to that willpower check.
Yes,
on top of.
Can.
And can I make a command check to make sure that they all are additional people are able to make the check because of their authority? As of right now, it's 1d10 per command to be able to remake the +20 to their willpower. If I use their authority, which is stand your ground, as I say as the rounds start coming in, I get a 2d10 per the abilities.
That sounds good.
Because it's Excellent Leader, +10, right, on top of Iron Discipline, which is can re-roll at a +10 to command for a boarding action. Technically, would you consider this a boarding action?
I would consider this a boarding action.
It's +20. On top of that, I just get to make a command roll, which is a 1d10 people affected, and then Air of Authority is 2d10, sorry.
Alright. So let me just go down the list here. So, Murdoch, you're fine. Sleepy Thornberry, you by the looks of it, even with all the bonuses, you're not going to be surviving that 98.
Yeah, I was going to ask if I could burn a fate point when I had a reroll.
Do you want to burn a fate point for that?
Oh, no, I don't want to burn it. Can I use it?
You can use it.
Okay.
It's Dad.
Hi, Brian.
Finlay, you are here.
No, I'm here.
Yes, you are now on board this combat.
Chip drops him off,
Or
and he
the
just starts flailing his fucking
There we go.
holy sigil around.
Right?
Oh, where are we at?
We
On
are
board ship.
boarding
Let's step-
heretics.
Better step away for just a second. Did I miss anything? Do I have to roll again or anything?
No, you're fine. I think that's fine. There, we'll get you in, Cersei's at the moment, but I am actually thinking of ending the session here because what's going to be
That's
coming
fine.
next is an absolute godfest of fighting.
I appreciate that because in like 20 minutes I would have to jump.
Yeah. So in running past the guns are these guys wielding shields as well as what do you call chainsaws, revving and spinning.
Well, that's
And
not
they-
good.
No, and they are basically full on sprinting in. So you can move in. So that was 7.
Yes, you run into my heavy bolter rain.
Wait for
These
it. Wait,
guys,
wait.
huh?
But they're
Okay.
explosive servitors that they're running through.
Yeah, but they only explode on us.
No, but if we hit them,
No, there's explosive one right there, right there,
Before
there,
before we end,
right
I would
there,
like to make a
right there.
yeah.
It's only 10:30. Let's do this. Come on. Finna
It's
fight.
11:30 for me. How do I ping something?
Click and hold.
Click on it.
It's not 10:30. It's 12:40.
I would like to, before we end this, I would like to make a shot at that servo skull.
No.
No!
This is where the session ends.
No!
Damn.
We can end it on a literal bang.
MGM.
Access denied.
Denied.
We're literally ending it with you guys having a full auto suppression being thrown at you from 3 combat servitors. They aren't even good at shooting. They just need you to keep your heads down while these guys cover close the gap.
And you say that, but 11 individuals technically are affected by my plus 20, which means they're like, ha, they're suppressed. Why are we being shot?
Exactly.
Looks
All
like
right,
it's time
guys.
for the-
Where's
the
our
fun.
shields? Looks at the arch-militant judgingly with Mr. Pilkington on his shoulder. I think we shall have a new arch-militant soon.
If I survive. If I don't survive, yeah.
You don't need to survive for us to get a new one.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Whee!
Wonderful.
Hey,
Can't
bro,
wait to shoot
all
some
I
more
have to
people
say-
next week.
All right, Brum. Next, all I have to say is just start screaming. "Ah!"
Okay. Guys, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
I'm a
Fucking
little
EXP.
pissy because
Failed everything.
I missed my sword swings 3 fucking times in a row with a plus no, without a plus 10. And that's
So
like
he
a,
did
Maybe I had
that's
sword
a-
swings.
Accurate.
basically I missed up 3 50% chances to hit.
Yep.
I'm not happy.
XP for the day was 250, right?
XCOM, is
250.
that you?
Yeah, basically. Except my
250.
Stevens, the difference in XCOM, my assault soldiers don't ever miss their sword swings. There's a difference.
Since Brian showed up at the last minute, does he get 250?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone gets 250. I don't hold back on
Yeah.
that. And I actually need to add in the aura of where these explosions can take place so I can see everyone affected. And it is beautiful.
All right. Well,
Phew.
I'm gonna head out. See you all
All right.
next week.
It's
See ya.
just this guy. Dabs.
I'm gonna go do the same.
Well, Jack, if I'm on tomorrow. Cool.
If you're
Oh,
on
boy.
tomorrow, immediately cuts out.
Aw.
You die.
I like how big the tumulus is. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
That's what
By
happens
the
when
way,
you.
can I
What?
use my jammer to jam the server?
asks now. Can you imagine that? Hold on, wait a minute. I got a fucking thing I can use. I mean, yeah? ...
Well, I meant like I could throw it in the middle of
Please
those guys like a
Please
Like a
don't-
jam-
Can
Please
I
don't.
carpet bomb the rest of the
Please.
ship?
Please don't yeet it in the middle of them. You could probably just turn it on and it would work. Please. We already had one and then you destroyed it. No, do.
Yeah, I can do
If
that.
you yeet it in the middle of the crowd of these guys, I'm just gonna be like, fetch, and Jaeger's gonna go get it and bring it back to me.
Oh yeah, no. I'll probably just activate it.
Deactivated.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Not like this. It's only 2 hours and 43 minutes. Everyone else quit because they all a bunch of cowards. They don't want to fight the impending doom horde.
They all leave. Saxius is like, alright, resume session.
Yes, for those who have courage.
And I have work tomorrow.
There's a reason I made a command check. I ain't fucking scared. Bring it, bitch.
I mean, I told you, Preacher, I'm not holding back on this one.
Characters made decisions. If they didn't tell you there's shields involved in any of this, then I guess there's no shields involved.
There's a reason why I put all my specs into piloting, and I'm behind everybody with a fucking sniper rifle. No, I don't go there.
Are you though?
No.
Are you though?
No, I'm not even on the map anymore. I'm gone.
But
fine.
It looks like you're
We'll put you in
fucking
here.
in the front
I'm in the
of
ship
the
now.
enemy.
I'm in the ship. I'm gonna fly away and carpet bomb the rest of the ship.
I told our boy finna. Hold on, let me look his name real quick. Give me a second. Our boy finna Macedon blow up anything that doesn't have me attached to it on the way back. Anything, including all of your boys. Just kidding.
I don't think Mastodon.
He's not that suicidal.